if I don't pass on the information I'm getting, it's like I get a backlog. Yeah, it's like I have memos and I'll be driving home with somebody in the car, some spirit goes, well, I didn't do that, did I? I didn't do it. No, I don't want to be told off. Right, okay, let's see where we're going next. Leigh, if you're not start singing it to me tonight, that's just oh, okay. Right, I've got a lady in spirit. In fact, the name she's shouting at me is Marion. Can anybody take a Marion? That's quite a specific name. No? No, nobody knows who Marion is. You're all sort of smiling at me, and she's sort of smiling at me. Right. I'm not very good at singing, okay? I do on occasion when I have to, but it's not pleasant, okay? I've got somebody singing to me, Daisy, Daisy, give me your hands to do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. Okay? So, somebody of that era, they're talking about Daisy, that's the lyric in the song. Can anybody take the name Daisy? Am I going to send Daisy and Marion home tonight? It's going to be one of those, isn't it? No? Nobody understands that? Oh, bless them. Musical evening. Okay, I know I'm up here, so I'm in the middle of the room. Okay, I'm obviously going to have to move around here. Please don't know what I'm doing. Right. Right. I've got Daisy, I've got this lady, and she's singing to me. She really likes musicals. She's talking about Calamity Jane, and really liking musicals. Can anybody take the lady in spirit that lives in grandmother? Thanks, Lucy. It's not bad. What did I say to you all before I started? I don't imagine it. You're all looking at me going, Vanessa's crazy.
No, it's not the names. That's
Right,
all.
okay. Don't worry about the names, but do you understand Calamity Jane? Do you understand the musicals? And Daisy and the singing? Oh, she's gone all whatever now we're back here. Right, give me something to hold. What have you got? Hand over the jewellery. Right, okay. A lot of difficulty breathing when she passed. Do you understand? No, just say yes or no. Yes. Say no, that's right. Because I can feel that energy out there, okay? A lot of difficulty breathing.
You had one, but now you've got another with that.
Right, that's fine. I know I'm with you. I'm just, if you don't understand what I'm saying to me, right, we've got both grandmothers then, is that what you're saying?
Well, the singing and you took the ring and the breathing.
Oh, right, yeah, as soon as I took the ring, breathing came on. Okay. Tony, can you hear me?
Just about, yeah.
Do you want to follow me?
Alright.
Okay, she had really bad feet as well. She's complaining about it. You need to think of both grandmothers now, because both of them stood next to each other, okay? Wants to say stuff. Really bad feet, swelling in the feet, she needs to complain about her feet. Do you understand? This is the musical grandmother, she's telling me. Because I've gone, which one is it? She's gone, I'm the musical grandmother, I'm the singing Calamity Jane one, okay? Swollen feet, bad feet, okay? She's telling me off now. Footwear, you've got some footwear, you've got a lot of footwear. Right, too much footwear, she's saying. She's got loads of footwear, and you're wearing stuff, then all it's those boots, and some of them aren't fitting right. Okay? And that's what she's telling me. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yes.
She's saying about your feet. She's going, I don't know what you want all them shoes for. She said, some of them aren't even good for her feet. Tell her I said that. That's what she's telling me to tell you, okay? So she would have been a no-nonsense, it's not having any nonsense, this grandmother. Okay? It's Mom's mom. Yeah, Mom's mom.
Singing.
No, just asking, yeah. Singing Mom's mom. Hold on, I've still got the other one over here with the chest, whatever. I told you they all come together. Bless them. They're talking about Roger. Do you know Roger is? Family member or something like that. Roger. Can you write Roger down? You'll be able to go off and ask. Apparently, and he'll be able to identify them. Right, go to the other one. It's all right. I'm walking away a bit because the breathing's voice. So she would have. Did she smoke? Yeah, no, because the smoking, I can feel it really bad. Not only am I getting this part of us going, well, some of it was my own fault, that's what you're saying to me, okay? She showed me like a blue packet, so I don't know whether it's Richmond or something like that. Or are you smoking Richmond? No. Okay, blue packet. Blue packet. I'm not smoking really. Blue packet. Okay. That's enough of that. She's gone. That's enough of that. Do you think you could cut them down a bit? Okay, a little bit more. Okay, she wants you to cut them down a little bit. Right. She's putting her hand around your face like that, and she's saying, "You're so beautiful and so lovely. Why would you want to be doing that? You know, just telling me how much she loves you and whatever, and she doesn't want you to be doing it. You know what I mean? She's really concerned about your well-being and whatever, and she just wants you. She's not saying don't do it, because that's really hard to go. She's telling me it's really hard to tell you not to do something, okay? Because if she tells you don't do that, you're going to be like, oh, what's this then? And she's gone, you've been like that since you're a little girl. So she's saying she can't say don't do that. So she's saying, can you just put it down for her? And this is when she's her approach. She's making me laugh actually. She's going, you have to approach Lucy in these ways. Ever since she was little. Because that's the way you have to. No, sorry. This is the way you have to approach you, apparently. Okay? With care. Yes. She's saying when you were little you used to have quite a few tantrums. Well, quite a lot of tantrums actually. I mean, throwing yourself on the floor and going blue in the face. Do you understand? Well, you must, I mean, they'll be able to tell you. But she's saying you're so loved and sometimes you forget that. And she's saying whenever you have troubles or whatever, the first thing you do is, right then, I'm going to have a bit of this drink and I'm having a packet and everything. Okay? And that's your way of trying to cope. But she's saying, next time you think of doing that, can you just think of her holding your face and saying how beautiful you are, you know, and all you really need to do is say, can you help me with this? And she'll draw close, okay? Yeah? Well, both of them are drawing close tonight, because you've got one on either side. You've got both, you've got singing grandmother, the grandmother with the bad chest, okay? Right. Just for everybody else to understand, when our loved ones passed into the world and spirit, they don't have any physical pain or discomfort whatsoever. So Lucy's grandmother isn't in pain and discomfort, even though I can feel the chest. She's just let me know that so that you can validate who she is, okay? They have no pain and discomfort whatsoever. What they do have is all of their personality, like when they were here, and all full memory of what they suffered with. And let me tell you, as the evening goes on, you will hear them talking about food, drink, cigarettes, because those are the only things they miss about being down here, apart from missing yourselves. They'll show me things, and I say, well, why are you showing me a bottle of whiskey? Why are you showing me such and such? And that's what they miss, okay? So please don't think when I say she's got a bad chest that she's still got it, because she hasn't. It's absolutely great, okay? She's talking about some sort of Irish connection. Do you understand that? Yeah, there's an Irish connection. And there's also something to do with Dubai. Somebody in the family going to be going, or talking about going to Dubai, okay? I'm just checking there that I haven't got Dubai because I've just gone, it's all around me and that one. Okay. And they're talking about 7. How long's your appointment? 6. I've got 7. So when's 7 coming? She's watching. The grandmother with the bad chest is watching. I don't know why that grandmother's supposed to be the other grandmother, but she's the one that's saying that she's watching, okay? When he's sleeping at night, she's watching over him. She showed me motor cars and racing cars and stuff like that. Has he got a racing car bed or a racing car? Something to do with the bedroom and something to do with cars. I don't know whether it's the film cars or whatever. Okay. You know cars? Yeah. I can't see the whole movie playing, but she's talking about cars and she's talking about her watching over him. Okay. When he's going off to school, they're saying that all you need to do is ask them and they'll go with him. Okay. There's a little boy at school who's a bit bigger than him actually that's been pushing him around. Do you know that? Okay. They don't miss a trick. Honestly, they don't miss a trick. So grandmothers already know that there's that boy, and they're saying, well, don't. They'll take care of that. Yeah. So you ask them to go to school with him, and you'll know. He's not walked through those school gates when you can't be there on his own. You just ask them to be there. Is that okay? I can't believe that. You know, as long as I've been doing this, even I still can't believe the information that comes out of me sometimes. And that's because we tend to think that our loved ones have gone and they're gone, okay? And we remember them on important times like birthdays and the anniversary of the passing. But like when I've just spoken to Lucy there about her little boy, they're actually watching a lot of the time. And please don't think that that means they're watching you in the bathroom or the shower, because people say that to me. Does that mean that they go to the toilet with you? No, they don't go to the toilet with you. But they are watching all of the time and they see things, even just recently, and things we don't think they're going to see, okay? And please remember that you can ask them all the time. You can ask them to draw close to you and help you with things, yeah? Right, Lucy. I'm leaving your grandmother's with you, my love. That's unusual. We're having a musical evening. Right, I've got a gentleman in spirit who would have been, when he was here, a bit of a rocker, okay? And I'm not talking rock and roll rocky. For some reason, I've got things like Metallica, rock, heavy rock, and I'm picking up late 40s. When this gentleman would have passed, he would have been in his late 40s, okay? He's a gentleman, he would have been into rock music. I've got Metallica, like dark t-shirts, stuff like that. Can anybody understand what I'm describing, this gentleman here that sort of stepped forward towards me? No? Well, he's not going anywhere yet, so just let us ask him some more information. Yeah, he's in his late 40s and he would have passed and he would have been into rock music. And when I'm asking him, he's talking about Mom, okay? Does anybody here know a lady who lost a son around that age? Can anybody take what this gentleman's saying to me? Because when I've asked him about who he is, he's shouting Mom. So if Mom's not, hello?
It was 44.
Okay, yeah, 40, that's fine. Hold on, let me come up here and see whether we can get some clarification. He's saying Mum, are you Mum?
No.
But do you know the Mum?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're having a lot of these tonight, aren't we? So you've got to go and pass this on to somebody else. Hold on, come around here.
Might have a ring or something to pass us. It wasn't supposed to be a tape.
Right, okay. You don't know,
No.
but you understand the age?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you some more information. Do you know who Derek is? Right, okay. He's not doing
I think you might have the wrong thing.
No, hold on. No, because he's if I was on the moment, I was. So you understand the age and you understand your friend having lost the son, but you don't understand what he's talking about the rock music.
No.
Did you meet? You
His
knew him.
brother was in it.
Okay. Rock music. He said he got. Okay, fine. And the brother's still here. Okay, fine. You have to bear with me, because remember what I've just said, when they go to spirit, they've still got personality. Now, if he was alive here, and he was a skeptic and he wasn't a believer, okay, he's not really used to this, because I'm saying to him, you're not giving me that very clearly, okay? So you understand the brother being into rock music and he's in a band?
Yeah.
Okay, you understand that? Let me just say what. He's giving me a period, he's talking 3 to 4. Has it been 3 to 4 years since that gentleman passed?
No. 6.
3 to 4, okay. He's saying that 3 to 4 years is significant. Right, and he's talking about Mum again. He keeps talking about Mum, okay? Has Mum not been well? Yeah, but that's
Yes.
I'm coming over there to
Yes.
smash you, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason he's come this evening, and he's not used to this, and if he was here, he's telling me, he wouldn't have believed, and he certainly wouldn't have been listening to anybody like me. He would have said, what a load of nonsense, okay? But his need for his mum to know that he's okay is stronger than the fact that he doesn't mind talking to some kooky lady like me. Yeah, Mystic Meg, he's saying. If he was alive, he'd have gone, yeah, whatever, those rubbish.
Yeah.
Gone downstairs and ordered himself a pint, okay?